crossed right there, which is now a dam and a pond. Alright, here I am at the start of the Hubbard Brook Trail, heading out. What a trip it was to get here too. The head of this trail is a fire road. Well, apparently someone has built a house on the fire road. So I kept driving past it thinking it was a driveway. Until one time I finally slowed down enough and past the house I saw the Fire Road 211 sign. So if anyone is planning on doing this trail, I recommend that you look ahead, or that you pay really close attention. So it's at pretty much the 4.4 mile mark from when you leave the 118 leaves 25. Just slow down and pay really close attention to the driveways, because one of them is going to be the road you want. And I think this is where I'm going. It said to the right, to the left, but this is sort of like straight. But I don't see anything else indicating. This is a rarely used trail, so there may be some adventuring required. It's also starting to sprinkle, so I think I'm going to put on my hat. That is one thing though that at least is going for me, is it was supposed to be pouring rain all day today, but it's not. So I was all ready for pouring rain, and instead, at most, I'm likely to get sprinkles. Alright, this old logging road continues on that way, but I'm branching off and into the woods. Oh, we got two signs here. Got another one up on the tree here. Just to be sure. Oh, no snowmobiles allowed. First stream crossing. Looks like it shouldn't be a problem. I was thinking, oh, I'll catch this. I'll record this on my way back, but then I remembered, this is a loop. I'm not coming back this way. It'll be all new trail the entire time. Seldom used trail. Hard to find. Just coming down this trail here, and here's this pretty little clearing. I don't know if it's normally like a swamp or something further out, but just pretty colors and sunlight. Well, not sunlight. It's overcast today, but going on that way. So I've noticed a lot of the markers. Obviously we have the yellow blaze, but some of the older markers are this like the bottom of a tin can, the top has been painted yellow and nailed to trees. So I've seen those around, so they were helpful in some points, because right now the trail's pretty obvious, but there were some parts where it was weaving through the meadows and around streams and bushes, beaver brooks, that it got a little difficult to tell where I was supposed to go. But I could see those, would see one of those can tops and know that was the way I was going. Well, I just had a little bit of elevation and then another little pond slash swamp here. Supposedly there's a meadow somewhere around here. Maybe is that the meadow? I mean, that's full of water, so I'm thinking not. It's like even on my app, it's like on my map, it's just like, hey, there's a meadow up ahead. And in the guide, there's a meadow. So I don't know where this meadow is. All right, back there was our beaver pond. I believe this is our meadow. Yeah. Goes on for quite a ways there. It looks like the trees, the dead trees that denote a pond, swamp area sort of. And I think it's just going to be grass. I'm just skirting around the edge of it here. Another little pond, but look at the trees. So beautiful. Fall has come suddenly. I mean, because Thursday I was hiking, what did I do? Stinson Mountain, and it was just, you can see a little bit of red in the distance from the top of the mountain, and an occasional yellow. But today, when I was driving up, all the trees along the streets, everything, the colors were just amazing. It's like, it's Monday, so it's been 3 days. It's like someone flipped a switch over the weekend, and suddenly all the colors came out. Because I saw some friends' pictures from hiking on Saturday, and had all this stunning color, and I'm like, where did that color come from? I didn't see any color when I'd gone like 2 days before. So we are now coming into peak foliage season here in New Hampshire. And just a piece of advice, not that I expect that anyone's ever going to see this, but if one person does, if you're looking to come to New Hampshire, I don't know if this is true for all of New England, but at least for New Hampshire, is most people come up in mid-October, because we had that 3-day weekend. Was it Columbus Day? I don't know if it's not called Columbus Day anymore, isn't it? I think it's got a new name. Anyways, that weekend, that's when everyone comes up. But by then, the peak is past. The true peak of the foliage is really the week before. So this week that we're in, coming into this weekend, and then slightly after, that's when the foliage is at peak, and you get the best views. Because by the time you come up the following weekend, a lot of it's already died and fallen off, so not nearly as beautiful as it's going to be this week. So the guide warned that it would get tricky to navigate around this area. So there's my little marker. But this whole area is like, I don't know if it's been washed out or a new beaver dam caused it all to fill up. But I'm not entirely sure where the trail is. It's somewhere over there. So I'm going to cross and start trying to figure out where it picks up again. So I just crossed that bit. It was very mucky. I suck up to my ankles in muck. So now my feet are wet and very muddy. Well, they were already wet because the trail's wet. But look at this. This is clearly some beaver construction here blocking the stream. So that's why this trail is not this beaver pond is not listed in the book, because it probably didn't exist 40 years ago. So yeah, some beavers have been busy, blocked this stream, and completely flooded the trail. So at some point they're going to need to redirect, but now I gotta, because literally the trail comes this way, basically through the dam. So here's my trail right there. And I think it originally crossed right there. which is now a dam and a pond. More evidence that beavers have been here. Look at the way this tree has been chewed. And this one too, more recently. Again, I've lost the trail because there seems like there's a footpath that goes this way and this way. So, gotta figure out where I'm going now. Another beaver dam across where the trail supposedly is. I have yet to find where it picks up. Again. Hooray! I found the trail! I've just been wandering around this whole beaver dam area until I finally turned around and saw a yellow marker behind me. I was like, oh, so I'm facing the right direction. I just gotta find another, and now there's a whole bunch. So, 2 beaver dams across the trail that weren't there previously when this trail was marked. So, definitely has made it interesting, but I am back on the trail, and oh my gosh, is that sunshine? Did not expect to see the sun at all today. And now, here we go. Yep, clearly marked. I know exactly where I'm going. And at this point, I believe I'm leaving the stream, so hopefully that's the end of the beaver dams across trails. Well, there's like a little gate here. I think this is the end of the trail. And there's a road. Yep, oh, there's the trail sign. Hubbard Brook Trail. All right. And then I'm going to walk down this road for, I don't know, a mile and a half or something. This is not part of the Redline. It is not in the guidebook, but it's what allows me to make a loop. So I'm going to walk down the road, and we know how I feel about road walking. That's all right. At least it's a dirt road. It's not like I thought it was going to be like an actual paved street with cars on it. It seems pretty deserted. So it should be pretty quiet. All right, so I'm actually going to be on the road for 2 miles. I looked it up. But because of the fall and the leaves, I legit don't mind it as much as usual because look at how beautiful this is. So gorgeous. Just look at this. Oh God. What a time to be in the woods. Well, I think I've come to the end of my road because my next trail is the Mount Kineo Trail, which Kineo Trail Road. Maybe is it off the road?